Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Sabrina, and I love to talk about mental health and mindset. And I just, on a whim, we'll see how far it goes. We'll see if it catches on. We'll see if anyone actually cares. But I decided to randomly just start a quick, short video series providing you with a motivational thought, a random motivational thought every single day. And I literally wrote down on a post-it note, random motivation with Sabrina. Yeah, right? It's the perfect name. So let's just jump right in. I just want to spend 5 minutes with you talking about a motivational thought that I had for you for the day. And hopefully it'll help you push through your day or it'll help you reflect on your day. And just so you know, I am very much very direct. I don't want to spend any time, being super careful with anyone's feelings. I just want to tell you straight how it is so that you can actually apply it to your real life. Today, we're just going to jump right in with authenticity. So, authenticity is probably one of the most difficult things for us to figure out how to engage in, how to actually implement into our daily life because many of us have spent so much time people pleasing and focused on how everyone else is doing and taking care of their needs and honestly taking up the burden of being responsible for other people's needs that we have no idea who we are. We have absolutely no idea who we are, and we need to spend more time trying to figure that out. And that's going to require you to really deep dive into self awareness. And so, if you aren't aware what self awareness is, it is the act of better understanding yourself. So, that's really taking a deeper dive into understanding your emotions and what triggers you and why you decide to follow through with the reactions and responses that you do based upon the situations and experiences you go through. I talk about self awareness a lot, especially on my podcast, on any other social media content that I create on Instagram or TikTok. So, if you want to learn more about that, it's out there. You can go look at it. But right now, we're going to talk about how, yes, authenticity requires us to really focus on self awareness, but it also requires us to actually know who we are. I am 36 right now. I have spent the majority of my life, I would say it wound down a little bit in the last 4 to 5 years of being a people pleaser and honestly pretending to be whoever those people in my life that were in there in that season of life wanted me to be. Because it's easier. It's easier for you to find a way to fit in than to actually stand out and be who you are. I would say there are quirky moments where I was who I was, and I was that weird, nerdy girl that really loved music and theater and stuff like that. But there were a lot of times where I literally just pretended that I knew what someone was talking about, or I would research it really quickly so that I could engage in conversations with people that I wanted to be friends and be friends with because those friend groups were bomb. And that's what I wanted to be a part of. And so I spent a lot of time of my life doing that. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Maybe you also experienced that. And if you did, well, hey, we can be friends. And if you didn't, that's fine. We can still be friends. It's just, you should understand that being a people pleaser is such a large burden that we put on ourselves. It is absolutely ridiculous. So that can really cause you to not know who you are. So you are unable to operate your life being authentic because being authentic is actually being who you really, really are. And maybe you think that you know exactly who you are, which if you do, congratulations. That's fantastic. Then just continue to do that. And if you feel comfortable, if you feel like you actually are flowing in the person that you are supposed to be, you're really doing what you want to do for the most part and not allowing the majority of judgments and opinions from other people get you down, then you're living the best life. However, if you struggle with that a lot, and well, I wouldn't say that if you struggle with that directly, then you don't really know who you are. But usually, when you are living in authenticity, you also have a little bit of droplet of feeling unbothered, which is like my whole goal in life. It's literally what I talk about every single week in therapy of wanting to be unbothered so that I don't allow judgments and opinions to drag me down. Have we gone on a tangent yet? So, authenticity. It's important for us to really try to it slowly if you're afraid of fear and judgment, like I am, not afraid of fear, afraid of judgment and opinions, you got to take it slow. You got to tiptoe your way in of being like, okay, I really like Avril Lavigne. And everyone in my life says she is like nothing, but I'm going to continue to like Avril Lavigne and listen to her music in the car, even though I have people in the car that don't like that music, and they just say that like she's just not that great of an artist. But I'm driving the car and it's in my car. I'm going to listen to her. Or maybe you want to talk about someone asks you like who your favorite artist is, and you talk about, oh, it's Avril Lavigne, and they're like, oh, I don't like her. But you have to, instead of being like, oh, me neither, because you just want to fit in or you want to make them feel more comfortable and being like, yeah, you feel the same way too. You're like, no, I actually really like Avril Lavigne. My favorite song is Skater Boy. Skater Girl, right? No, Skater Boy. Anyway, sorry. It's been a long time since I've actually like uh looked at those songs. I like Avril Lavigne, by the way. Anyway, so you really like stand firm in the things that you believe in, that you love, that are important to you, regardless of people trying to tell you that they don't like it. And if you were really leaning into people pleasing behaviors, you'd be like, oh, well, okay, I agree. Like I don't like her either, or like you're right, or I'm gonna change my mind. But when you're authentic and you're true to yourself and who you are and what you like and what you believe in, you're like, oh no, well, I like her and I respect the fact that you don't. And that's totally fine. We don't all have to be the same and like all the same things. We can have different opinions. I like her, but it's okay if you don't like her. Who do you like, right? It's just really being very nice, very civil in these conversations, but also, standing your ground for what you like and what you would enjoy. So, authenticity. It's really important for you to engage in that as much as you can every single day. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Yes, I know it's a cliche phrase, but did you know? Did you know that most cliche and cheesy phrases are true? It's just we think that they're annoying and cheesy because we say them all the time. So, again, the more that you tiptoe into actually standing firm into who you are and really discovering who you are and what you actually like outside of trying to make people happy and pleasing them and putting them first and yourself last, the easier it'll be for you to fully flow into that authenticity more and more every single day. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this. Who knows if there'll be another one? I'm pretty sure there'll be another one. I usually commit to doing this kind of stuff, new like content for at least a month and see if anyone cares or they catch on. I do so much content these days. Like I said, I have a podcast, Instagram, TikTok, things like that, website that I wanted to try something new and we'll see if it helps you. So let me know if it does. And if you have a suggestion of something that you want, like a topic or even just a phrase you want me to vibe on for a motivational message, a random motivational message for you, let me know. But I'm going to go. So I'll see you guys next time.